Well, that sounded great, guys.
Thank you.
I knew all the words to that song.
Yes, that's what's good. Everyone knows the words.
So, I know that the summer is winding down, which kind of sucks. But I mean, have you guys basically been doing a lot of festivals this summer? Tis the season for way too many festivals.
Yes, but there's not way too many. We'll play
No?
festivals all the time. We love festivals.
Let's start one right now. What the hell?
Yeah, right? Everyone's starting them now. There's more festivals each summer, which is cool, you know?
Yeah.
No, but we played, I think, what was the first one? The Hangout? Hangout Festival down in the Gulf.
Kicked it off.
Yeah.
Then we did summer camp.
Summer camp was fun. Bonnaroo was probably the biggest one, for sure.
Yeah. I like how you buried Bonnaroo. You're like, oh, and Bonnaroo.
Oh, and Bonnaroo. No, Bonnaroo was great. Bonnaroo was amazing. Not only just to play, just to be there, and to see what goes on there. How much music there actually is going on, and to be a part of that is great too.
The vibe that I'm getting with you guys, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is like, it doesn't matter where you guys are playing. You play just, you kind of go somewhere else, right, when you're playing? Whether you're in a classroom or you're at, or whether you have, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to play wherever, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to feel like we're in the same box space rehearsal that we're in. Like, we rehearse, no matter what stage we're on, we're just in the box.
Well, you were smiling a lot when you were actually playing.
Oh.
Everyone else was like eyes closed and like totally, like you were feeling the music too. I'm not saying like, you know, but it's like this guy's just having fun. And then there's these three people who are just totally on another planet with the music. But like you could tell like how much you guys are actually feeling the music that you're making. So that's pretty fresh. Anyway.
If we feel it, they feel it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess just give me a Cliff Notes version of like, I know that the three of you guys, or the three of you guys, know each other for a while, right?
Non-smilers.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that's why.
He doesn't know you guys long enough not to smile.
We've known each other for too long.
Yes.
We all grew up together. We met each other like 5th or 6th grade, and we started playing music. We went to a smaller school, so we kind of found each other. And we're like, oh, you like music, you play the bass, you know. Oh, we all play instruments, let's get together. And from there, it just kind of grew. Mm-hmm. And it's taken on a lot of different forms, and it's led us to where we are now.
You had a singer at one point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I used to sing.
Really?
Yeah. when my voice was way higher.
Before and
okay.
a little after puberty.
Yeah.
Nice.
We messed with that a little bit. But then, we had a singer in high school. And then basically a year ago, we just changed directions, basically, and went instrumental. And Isaac just joined the group at the beginning of this year, and it's kind of just taken on its own form. And we're really excited about what's happening now.
I mean, you're just going to stay with this. Like, I mean, if you feel a good vibe, don't mess with it, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we always feel.
Yeah.
You know, if something new happens, we're open-minded when it comes to our music. Whatever sounds good and whatever feels good is what we're going to do.
Now, did these songs that you're performing live, like, they used to have words to them, or no?
No, all these songs are, you know, brand new direction.
Got it.
We're actually not playing any of the older stuff.
Okay.
So it's not as fitting.
Right.
Yeah, I think one of the songs, I remember one of the songs we played now, I wrote with, like, vocals in mind, you know? So some of them have kind of taken that transformation, but nothing that was performed with vocals all the time. None of those songs kind of held over.
Gotcha.
You know, we'll still play them every once in a while, but in rehearsal.
Oh, just to like,
Yeah, just
to mess around.
For our own sake.
So, so talk to me a little bit about, you know, the fall. I mean, what you guys are doing. I'm assuming you guys are a jam band pretty much. So, I mean, I'm sure that you're touring every single day, but give me an idea of what the fall's looking like.
We got a little run coming up with Perpetual Groove that we're super excited about. You know, mostly like southeast, northeast area, and we'll do our own shows in between. That'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah, no, we're excited. We're trying to hit up a bunch of colleges, that kind of circuit. You know,
cool.
Play as many shows as we can. Like we have like he said, I think maybe it was 10 or 12 shows on Perpetual Groove, and we're trying to fill in the gaps right now. And so we are playing as much as possible because that's kind of what you have to do these days.
Right,
just
right.
Play shows, and like you said, we don't care where it is.
Yeah.
We just want shows to play.
Very good, because you're playing a show in 5 minutes.
It's actually going to be there.
Yeah. We're going down the hall. We're playing a show.
There's a couple
also have Mohegan Sun Day,
Oh, cool.
which is going to be pretty cool. So, you know, like Charlie said, Northeast, Southeast.
Awesome. You know, it's funny because A-Sides, this series that I do is usually like, you know, talking to artists about the songwriting process and the words and all that. Is it pretty much when you're putting songs together, you kind of just, it's kind of the same principle except without the words? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You each kind of bring your own element?
At least how when we were writing with when we had a singer, we still have a similar approach to it. It definitely carried over. And you know, if you have a melody that you can catch on to, you don't feel like you need vocals.
Yeah, it's just as singable as lyrics.
Right.
You know, certain music. I mean, being a singer as well, like melody is in my brain and 24/7 in my life. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
The process actually didn't change all that much from when we used to have a vocalist. It seemed that someone would bring in a groove first, or like some changes, and then we would put the vocals on top. It usually went in that order. So now it's kind of like just keep step one, skip step two. You know.
Gotcha.
I mean, we have a bunch of different ways that we'll write. You know, it's kind of like both ends of the spectrum. Sometimes one of us will come in with sheet music, and we just read it off and just play it as is, you know, kind of, and it's just everything's right there. And then sometimes in rehearsal we're messing around and we'll come up with something that catches our ear and we'll turn that into a song. So it's kind of like two different ways of creating the songs, you know.
Cool.
And then there's those that use both process.